The comic book inspired crossover event of the century. No, the other one. No, the other one. Yes, that one. No, the one that was gifted to the world in animated form, based on an IDW and DC comic series, featuring the Dark Knight meeting the heroes in a half-shell shows. The Dark Knight meeting the heroes in a half-shell, with the hopes of thwarting a complicated plan hatched by Ra's al Ghul and the Shredder. Our heroes decide to join forces. A primary source of this film's success is its exceptional understanding and communication of both the property's major strengths. The humour and outlandishness of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is gloriously combined with Batman's darkness and outlandishness. Writers amplify the common features between the two worlds so that the fusion never becomes mismatched. Incidentally, the film's comedy and drama is combined seamlessly. The characterization of all major heroes is accurate and consistent. There are brilliantly managed, self-aware comments about each property's unusual and commonly referenced traits, like the Turtles acknowledging that Gotham City is basically New York. While there are definite complexities that do add a layer of suspense, the story is surprisingly coherent. The absence of characters like Casey Jones, who actually refused permission for any film to use him after his portrayal in Out of the Shadows, and April O'Neil, who I originally thought was in this because her and Barbara Gordon look potentially similar, is a possible disappointment to viewers. However, their exclusion is totally understandable and greatly assists with the streamlined feel of the narrative. Gotham City is brilliantly textured, lending itself to the extremely distinctive and pleasing style this film offers. The Batman Classics Rogues Gallery is flatteringly showcased, with their characteristics being used in unique, creative and seriously unpredictable ways, adding excitement and clever comedy, as well as a layer of fantasy and darkness to some already well-established fight scenes, which are fluidly animated, intricate, and to my surprise, fully embrace brutality, featuring some seriously ruthless but necessary moments of violence. A characteristic that would have once been unimaginable from a Nickelodeon property. Well, no, actually, that's not true. I've just remembered Ren and Stimpy was a Nickelodeon property. There were plenty of disturbing moments in that. Surprised I forgot, honestly. What an idiot! The voice cast is well chosen, all are suited to their roles, and some have even voiced these characters before. For example, SpongeBob SquarePants' Tom Kenny previously voiced the Penguin in The Batman. Troy Baker actually voices both the Joker and Batman, being the first actor to do so within the same property, though I do think a better casting choice for Batman would have been Batman. But I understand he's probably busy, although he is rumoured to be playing Robert Pattinson in the upcoming Robert Pattinson biopic. Where does he find the time to do that? I was endlessly entertained by this and often found myself surprised at the level of ambition and care involved. I do have some criticism though, namely Ra's al Ghul's characterization. I know he's called Ra's al Ghul, but I've never really liked saying that. Those who are familiar with previous iterations of the character, whether from Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy, or Batman the Animated Series, or even the original DC comics themselves, will be aware of the character's motives. Incorporating these motives into the plot of this film would have really flavoured the narrative, but they are never even remotely referenced. This isn't necessarily immediately problematic, but the film never makes any attempt to make this famously complex character interesting. He's essentially reduced to a bland, cold-blooded antagonist, and a mere line of dialogue would have solved this. Harley Quinn, Scarecrow, Bane, Poison Ivy, Mr. Freeze, etc. all appear, and I feel like their trademark characteristics are better embodied in their brief appearances than Ra's al Ghul's were in his much longer appearance. My only other slight problem is that I somewhat dislike Joker's design. He didn't even make the effort to grow a moustache and then paint over it like the best Jokers do. I don't know why I make fun of Cesar Romero for that. I never even noticed until it was pointed out to me. And even now it doesn't particularly distract me. I seriously considered what to rate this film, because I know that after uploading I sometimes wish I'd given a different rating. This was the case with another DC related film, Shazam. I gave it a 9, but now I think an 8 is more suitable. And I gave Aquaman at 7.5, when now I think that a more rounded 7 would be appropriate. But for the moment I will give this film an 8 out of 10. I'm well aware that it's not a definitive masterpiece, but these ratings are always based on the degree of my personal enjoyment, as opposed to any artistic, technical, objective filmmaking merit. The two do happen to overlap at times though. This is a fast-paced, colourful, stylised, playful and surprisingly gripping film, which succeeds both as an action comedy drama and a fan service laden crossover movie. Thanks for watching my video on Avengers Endgame. Wait, no. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Wait, no. Punisher and Eminem. Wait, no. Batman versus the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm always confusing those. Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell. Turtle power. They're the world's most fearsome fighting teens. They're heroes in a half shell and they're green. When the evil Shredder attacks, these turtle boys don't cut no slacks.